Well, good day to you, family. Good day to you. Welcome back to the channel, family. It's Coach Jay coming at you. Family, listen at this. I just talked to a gentleman. I pull up at the library because, as you know, I only work 22 hours a week here with the bus company now, and unless there's an emergency and they need for me to do something. But I am not signing up to do extra trips, field trips, or any of that kind of stuff. And I'm trying to get out of the Chiefs game tonight because I'd already signed up. But this year I had an epiphany. I said, I'm not going to move the goalposts anymore. I am not investing 50% for my grandbabies anymore. I don't need to do that. I got enough. If I just work 22 hours, I have more than enough to take care of our 4 mini trips. 4 mini vacations that I have planned out for this year. So that's the reason I'm going to work this year. But anyway, I was talking to a gentleman. He just pulled up right next to me. I saw him pulling his cart out, and he had toolboxes and all this kind of stuff. And I said, "Oh, you're an electrician," because I know that they were fixing and upgrading the library with new technology and all of that. And I said, "Oh, you're going to get it going with getting everything set." And he's like, "No, I'm just a locksmith." I was like, "Just a locksmith?" I said, "Sir," I said, "you're not just a locksmith. Now, you do locksmith work, but really, man, you're a game changer." I said, "I remember last year I had gone through the car wash and I was in a rush. That's why I said, slow down, slow down. I was in a rush and I had hit the lock, before I had fully got out, and I had the door open, but I hit the lock, and then I ended up, because I was going to go in and use the bathroom, before I started wiping my car down a little bit, the inside, because it's a 24-year-old car. You got to have some little TLC on it to help prevent the rust. So I want to make sure I wipe the inside the doors, getting the water off and all of that, so it can help preserve it as much as possible. And I dropped my keys, and I didn't realize it until I came back out of the bathroom, and then I tried to open the door so I can start wiping it down. Guess what? My keys had fell inside the vehicle, locked. So I had to call a locksmith. I didn't have my phone, so I had to go in there and use the car wash phone. Thank you, Charlie's. But anyway, the guy came out and he popped my lock in 30 seconds. He said, "Hey, you can get reimbursed for this." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, "Check with your insurance company, and you can get reimbursed for this." I said, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yeah." So I went online, and then I saw it because I got mobile, USAA mobile, and it's like talking about, if you lock yourself out, whatever, you can just, and I did it, and then 3 days later, they reimbursed me the full amount. You need to check it out. I don't know who your car insurance is, but I've been with USAA for about not 30 years now, not 40, about 30 years now, and they have been excellent. I remember switching over to them, and they've been so excellent. They even insured me when I had a little hoopty over in Korea, when I was stationed in Korea. But anyway, I told that gentleman, I said, "You need to get you a little side gig and sign up for LLC so you can start doing this stuff on the